My world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can say I am what I am.
Our next speaker is going to be someone who was supposed to actually speak in the first half of the rally, but was a bit late due to traffic. They've come all the way down from Northern Ireland. It's going to be Alex from GenderJam.
Good afternoon. There's so many flippin' wonderful people here, and it's so amazing to see such a great turnout for a rally for trans liberation. Sorry, I am a bit late. We had to drive through a few floods to get here. The rain's a lot up north. So I'm Alex Moore from GenderJam, which is a charity which supports trans, non-binary and intersex young people in the north of Ireland. We in part run the only dedicated community space for trans people and their families, the Belfast Trans Resource Centre. Our fight for liberation, north and south, is incredibly interlinked. There's so much solidarity that does go and that needs to go back and forth between the two of us. While your political climate has allowed you to make some gains in terms of self-ID and reform of the Gender Recognition Act, ours has left us lagging behind in the north. Self-ID does not exist for trans people in the north, neither binary nor non-binary. We are forced to undergo interrogation and are forced to go through incredible medical assessments from people who think that they know our gender more than we do. The UK government refused to even consider reforming our Gender Recognition Act because our government is not functioning at the minute. Yeah, it's funny for y'all. Sorry, we have to put up with this. Of course, we know that legal recognition isn't the only hurdle for trans liberation. I don't need to tell you how woeful the provision of trans healthcare is in the south. And it's just about the same in the north. The waiting list for the only GIC in the north is between 2 to 3 years. The under-18s gender identity service adamantly refuses to provide hormone blockers to trans people, to many trans people who desperately need them. We need community-delivered healthcare for trans people, all trans people, young and old, without judgment and on the basis of informed consent. Naturally, healthcare and legal recognition are two issues that many liberal politicians can hone in on and say, well, we support that, so we support the trans community. That's not necessarily the case. As long as there's homelessness, the trans community will not be free. As long as there's direct provision, the trans community will not be free. As long as there are prisons, the trans community will not be free. As long as there is imperialism, trans communities around the world will not be free. As long as sex workers continue to be oppressed by the police, by the state and by the law, trans people will not be free. Solidarity amongst oppressed groups is necessary for the liberation of us all. I'll leave you on that note, but if by any chance you find yourself in Belfast next Saturday or throughout the week, the Belfast Trans Resource Centre is running so many events for the trans community and by the trans community. Come visit us and come spread your solidarity. Thank you.
My world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can say I am.